Hi, it's Michelle, and this is a Rise and Reignite Fitness class. Today is an ABCs class, which is arms, booty, and core. After that class, you have the option to stay on for another 15 minutes to just stretch. Also, if you're like entering this class now, you're like, you know what, I'm really not feeling like exercising today, but I want to stretch later on, you can totally join then too. But we're going to go ahead and get started today with warming up. We're going to start with a light run. So the structure of the class is going to be about a 3-minute warm-up, followed by about 10 minutes on arms, 10 minutes on booty, and then the duration of the time on core. So we're going to ease into the core work because core is a really intense muscle and body area. And so we're going to ease into that with practicing some things that'll help our core work overall, and then move into a section that is just like, go for the gold. All right, you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, jumping jacks. Jack it out all the way up. These are nice, light little jacks. This isn't meant to really be a cardio class. Some of the moves, especially in abs, can get a little intense. So you might find yourself breathing a little heavier there. Your heart rate might be going up there. But overall, this is meant more to just really dig into those muscles and feel that burn. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, come to center, arms come out in front of you, open up to one side, bring it back to center, open up to the other. So as we go through these muscle groups, we're not gonna do a whole lot of waiting and, sorry, what am I trying to say? We're not gonna have pauses for stretching. In the meantime, we're gonna really focus on stretching at the end. We'll have a brief moment between each body group that we'll spend a little bit of time stretching. But that's all to say, if anytime you need a break, we're gonna keep it at like a high level the whole time. But if you need to listen to your body and take a step down, jump back in when you're ready, that's great. Do what feels good. 2 more, last one there. And the last one there, we're gonna work into those hamstrings a little bit. So take a wide stance here, reach down, touch one toe, and touch the other. So moving side to side, toe to toe. Feel that pull starting in the back of your hamstrings, as well as your chest opening up as you reach side to side. Breathe in and out, nice, smooth movements. Got 4, 3, 2, 1, come all the way up to the top. Hands come onto your waist. We're gonna open up the gate, moving from side to side. You should feel this in your hip flexors. Bring those legs up as high and move them out to the side as far as is comfortable. So everyone's hip flexor mobility is a little different. And so if you find that your hip flexors are super tight, go ahead and just listen to that, pull where it makes sense, sort of your range of motion. Get a feel for that too, because we'll be using it during our booty work. Last couple here, last one. All right, we're gonna go ahead and come down to the ground for some arm work to start with. We're gonna start with 5 slow push-ups. So I'm gonna count you off. We're gonna go 2 down, 2 up. Here we go. Down, 2, up. And we're gonna do 5 in total. Down, 2, up. That's 2. Really good. Down, 2, up. That's 3. Down and up. That's 4. Last one. Down and up. That's 5. Pull back. Get a little bit of a stretch there. We're going to come right back up. Come down to the bottom of your range, and we're going to pulse for 20. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Halfway. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pull all the way up. Reach all the way back. Pause for a moment, and then come right back up. We're going to cap this little push-up session with 5 push-ups. Slow. Here we go. Take it down, 2, up, 2. That's 1. Down, 2, up. That's 2. Pull those abs in. Your chin is away from your chest. That's 3. Down, 2, up. That's 4. Last one. Down, 2, up. That's 5. Awesome. Pull back just for a moment, then we're going to switch around so that our feet come out in front and our booty sits down on the ground. Put those hands down back behind your booty. Lift yourself up. Pull yourself back. And we're going to start doing tricep dips here. Breathe in and out. Tricep dips can be super challenging. If that's not where your body's at yet, go ahead and take a heavier weight, lift it up behind your head, and just give full extensions here at the back of your neck, right behind you. All right, we're gonna keep going for 20 more, lifting one leg in the air, switching halfway. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, switch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Take it down. Awesome work. Rush those hands back and forth in front of you. Take your right arm over, lean to the side just for a beat, and then switch to the other arm just for a beat. Ooh, yeah, that's side body. All right, roll around out to the other side, tuck those toes under, reach yourself up into a downward dog, and walk in toward those hands. We're gonna start with a lighter hand weight to begin with. We're gonna take one foot in front of the other, pull this foot back behind, then out 6 inches to the side, lean down here, pull this arm into like a C shape, lift up, bring it down, up, bring it down. So you can use a weight that suits you here. The way you know it's working for you is if you're able to maintain posture, so your belly is still pulled in, your back is nice and long, and that arm can come out to the side without you like wrenching over. So you're keeping your shoulders squared the whole time. You've got 3, 2, final 1 there. We're gonna change the direction, so we're bringing that arm up. It comes into a flat position there, and that weight comes to your waist. Pull it back, pull it in. Pull it back, pull it in, back, in. So still kind of keep this shoulder down. Your hips are squared. You're looking at a nice neutral position out in front of you. Maybe a foot or two. Your knees above your ankle. Really get that pop in that shoulder and that upper arm as you pull back and pull back. You've got 3, 2, final 1. Hold all the way here and start pulsing up, up, up. Bring that shoulder down, square those hips. Breathe in and really straighten out that arm. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Drop it all the way down. We're gonna switch to the other leg, legs to the other. Bring your opposite leg back and then out 6 inches to the side. Lean down into this. We're gonna curve it into a C and pull up and down, up and down. Good. Up, nice and gentle. You don't wanna be yanking your arm anywhere. You wanna really focus on the muscular movement of this rather than the momentum. It can be easy if you're using a heavier weight especially to be trying to like totally kill it, but actually be not getting the most out of your workout. The secret here is making these movements really smooth so you can feel it all in those muscle groups rather than just the momentum and rush of it. Keep breathing. 3, 2, final 1. Oof, really good. All right, same as before, we're gonna bring that weight to our waist. Bring that arm up high and lift back. Pull it in, back, and in. So again, your knee is right over your ankle. You're looking about 2 feet in front of you. Neck is nice and neutral, elongated spine. Shoulders are down away from your ears. And you should really try to straighten that elbow all the way. It can be tempting to come part of the way because the weight might be too heavy. I encourage you, if the weight is too heavy, for you to straighten that elbow all the way, switch to a heavier weight, a lighter weight, or even if you're already using something like water bottles, switch to no weight. Just get familiar with it, what it feels like to lift that arm all the way up. You got 3, 2, final 1. Hold all the way up here, straighten that arm out, and pulse, 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 pulse. So it's like you're moving that top knob of the weight up toward the ceiling, just giving it a little kiss. Breathe in and out, nice and gentle. Raise that arm up a little higher, and you got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop all the way down. Shake those arms out. We're gonna grab our heavier set of weights here. Whew. We're gonna grab them in both hands. You're gonna lift one arm all the way up in front of you. You're gonna twist it to the side and pull in and down. Lift it up in front. and pull it in, bring it down. Up in front, pull it in, bring it down. Good. Up and in. So that first up movement is getting that shoulder engaged, and then you're working out your bicep as you pull in. Here we go. I know I feel like I look so stoic here. I'm not that stoic. So I need to add some jazzy head movements. That's all right. All right, you got 3 minutes left in arms, and then we move on to booty. Pull it up. Bring it in. One more. Pull it up and bring it in. Let it rest. Pull the other arm up, switching same thing, other side, in. So again here, just like with the other move, we're focusing on making this move nice and muscular rather than fueled by the momentum. So think about your muscles really pulling this arm up. You can feel it all along your shoulder, and then switching to your bicep. Pull it in. Take it up. That's right. Pull it in. Good. Take it all the way up. It starts to get heavier and heavier as we continue. You got 3 more. Take it in and down. 2 more. Take it in and down. Last one. Up. Take it in and down. Good. We're going to bring those arms into 90-degree angles. Roll those shoulders around and back. Pull out to the sides, and we're going to focus on those shoulder blades. We're going to pull in, squeeze in, squeeze in. So like you're squeezing a ball right between those shoulder blades. Use your breath. If you're feeling like this is maybe a little too easy for you, try switching to a heavier set of weights. Again, if you're feeling like this is maybe a little too hard for you, try switching to a lighter set of weights. Don't worry about whether or not you're feel like you're not reaching your potential, or if you feel like you should stay with lighter weights because you're worried. Give it a shot to see what happens with the heavier weights, and just figure it out for yourself. If your form immediately starts to deteriorate, switch back, but listen to your body. Try to push yourself a little bit farther. You got 3, 2, last one. Bring those weights down in front of you. Pull them around so that they're facing out. We're gonna lift those weights out about 6 inches in front of us, do a full bicep curl, and let it go. Take it down. So your booty is ever so slightly back. Those knees are ever so slightly bent. Pulling in and down, in and down. Good. If this is challenging, switching arm to arm is a great alternative to just focus on one arm at a time. Otherwise, you're taking down and up. Last 2, final one. You're gonna take it all the way down, and you're gonna start holding it up just maybe a couple inches, and then you're gonna start bicep little pulses. We're gonna end here with our arm movements. Breathe in and out. Pull through. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Awesome. Drop those weights down to the side, and let's get those arms some loving. We're going to go ahead and start by swinging those arms back and forth in front of us. Lift your right arm in front of you and pull those fingers back. Switch to the other arm. Pull those fingers back. Pull one arm up over your head. Peek into the corner. Press your chest forward and switch to the other side. Peek into that corner and come down. All right, we're gonna move on to some booty work. So we're gonna start by coming down here, and we're gonna lean onto our forearm, and we're gonna bring our legs into a clam. So what I want you to do is raise those feet up in the air if you can, and stack those hips and start opening up here into a clam. So this arm that's on your hip, if you need some extra stability, you can put it on the ground. That might help if you're having trouble stabilizing your hips one over the other, to help you get into a better position for that. If you're feeling like you're ready to take this on to the next level, if you have any resistance bands at home, now is the time to slip those on over your legs. That's right, slip into something more comfortable for me. Get those resistance bands on, and you can focus on really opening up those legs. The key here is as you come to the top, still keeping those hips stacked. You got 3, 2. Last one, hold all the way up. And you're gonna pulse, 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 pulse. Keep those hips stacked right one over the other. If you wanna add a little bit more excitement to this, you can reach one arm up, so just go straight into the air. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, stack those hips, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take it all the way down. I might have given you an extra beat there, like saved your life a little bit. Don't worry, it'll come back to haunt you. So stack those hips, feet come up off the ground, and start lifting up, up. So stay stacked as you open up. You should really feel this in your outer glute area. That muscle should be pulling you back. Again, you can put one hand on the ground. You can keep it here on your hip. If you're already ready for the challenge, you can lift it up into the sky. You can add the resistance band if you'd like. You can also even take a weight and open up everything. It's like clam all over. You know what I'm talking about? You can lift a weight here at your waist, or you can hold here, or hold it all the way up. Pull in those abs, keep that part of your body engaged. So restack those hips, guys, restack them. You got 4, 3, 2, final one, hold it all the way up and start pulse, 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 pulse. So you should really feel this burn coming into your outer glute. If you need to drop your legs down so toes are on the ground, that's great. Pull your hand into the air if you want that extra balance challenge. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last off. Okay, you're gonna come over onto your hands and knees and drop those arms down so that your hands fold in to one another. You're gonna lift one knee in. So first check your hips are stacked over your knees. Pull one knee in, lift it up toward the sky. One knee in, lift it up to the sky. So we're just focusing on one leg while you're looking down at those hands. You should already feel this. In that clamshell, you've already started focusing on and honing in on those glutes. This should be an extension of that. You got 4, 3, 2, last one, hold up high and pulse here. We're gonna start with 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold here. You're gonna drop all the way down, lift all the way up, down and up. So instead of bringing that knee into your chest, you're just touching that toe on the ground with a gentle oomph. You know what I'm talking about? Okay, pull it up. And so as you reach that leg up in the air, contract your glutes. So you're using your glutes, this muscular part of your body, to lift that leg up. 4, 3, really good. 2, final one, hold all the way up. And you're gonna pulse, pulse, pulse. 4, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Drop it all the way down. Awesome. We're gonna go ahead and switch right into the other leg. Pull that knee into your chest, pull up. So again, at any time, if you need to take a break, take one. You can always come back and do these exercises one at a time and take a break between them, whatever your body needs. I'm just here to push through. If you're ready for this level, you can go ahead and do it. If you're ready even for the next level, resistance bands, right? All right, you got 5, 4, 3, and 2. Final one, hold up and pulse, pulse, pulse. Pull those abs in. Let your shoulders be long. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull down and up. Down, squeeze those glutes. Down, pull it up. Yeah, that's right. Squeeze those cheeks, pull that glute, pulling that leg all the way up into the air. This should be a strong muscular movement all along your legs, but especially in that glute. Use your breath. Digging into this burn, okay? Chase after it. This is what you came for today. this burning feeling. Use your breath, you got it. You got 5, 4, and 3, really good. 2, final 1, hold that leg all the way up, and pulse, 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 pulse. Yeah, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pull it all the way down. Whoo, mama. All right, we're gonna come back onto our glutes for a moment. You're gonna sit up nice and tall. Bring those hands to your hips. You're gonna lift up, pull your glutes at the center, and push that pelvis forward. Sit down, glute it up. Sit down, glute up. Sit, glute. It's kind of like when someone, like a superhero, says suit up. Instead of that, it's like glute up, guys. You got 3 minutes left in glutes. You can do it. Push through. You have so got this. I know it burns. I know it's hard, but that's what you came here for. It's that really good deep burn. Challenge yourself. And even if you can't do all the moves, I'll let you guys in on a secret. This is very hard. And so if you can't do all the moves, you can do 25% of the moves. You can do 5% of the moves. You can do 150% of the moves. No matter which of those options, you are at a great place today. Pull it up. You got 3 more. 3, 2, breathe in and out. Your last one. Awesome. Come down. Kind of go glute bridge. Come all the way down. Hands come down on your sides. Bring those legs in. They're about hip distance apart. Whoo, mama. All right, you're going to start just in a high glute bridge. Bring those legs all the way, or those glutes all the way up, and start pulsing here in the center. That's right, we're starting with the pulse because you guys are intense. You slay the day, and you have less than 2 minutes left in your glute exercise. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, let's butterfly. Here we go, take it out, in, out. So still lift those glutes up high, squeeze those cheeks together. Use your breath here to stabilize yourself, feel good, pull those glutes in, right? It's easy to start feeling them sag down as we do and move through these moves. Really pay attention to sucking those up into the air. You got 3, 2, last one, come to center, and pulse, 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 pulse. I don't think I ever referred to glutes as sucking up anywhere. It's really amusing. All right, keep it going. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. We're going to go halfway down, bring it up. Halfway down, bring it up. So again, you're not going all the way down. You're not touching the floor. You're just going to tease the floor and pull it up. All right, you got 3, 2, last one, bring it up, and you're gonna pulse, pulse, pulse. Lift a little higher, and then we're gonna add in a little pulse faster, okay? So start pulsing a little bit faster. You've only got 30 seconds left in your glute exercise, guys. I want you to feel this burn, okay? Feel this burn like there's no tomorrow. You're not doing a glute exercise tomorrow, you're doing HIIT. So this is what it's all about, is right now giving all the energy into those glutes. Pull it up. And we're gonna do side, 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 side. So you're focusing just one glute at a time. You've only got 5 seconds left. All right, here we go. 3, 2, last one. Take it all the way down. We're gonna move one leg over the other. Oh, mama, that's good already. And pull that leg in towards your chest. Sweet, sweet, sweet relief. Pull a little closer. You can go ahead and push that knee out to the side a little bit while you pull that leg in, and switch back to the other leg and pull that leg in towards your chest while you slightly push the outstanding knee forward. Ooh. All right, we're gonna let those legs come down. We're gonna transition into our ab work. So I know this is what you've all been waiting for. That's a drum roll. We're gonna start bringing our legs out to the side, just a couple steps, and pull them in. So this is how we start the ab portion of each of these workouts, by getting more in tune with what our abs are doing. I want you to focus on pulling those abs down to the floor. So what are other ways of saying this? Your lower back should be touching the floor the whole time. People might say something like, act like your belly button is sinking into the ground. That all means the same thing. Just keep your back on the floor. And if you feel your back start creeping up, put an extra pressure down, your back really flattening down on the ground. And if you're still finding that that's a little bit hard, I want you to be in tune with that during this exercise. If your back is automatically already reaching up, you're gonna take a lot of that pressure and strain into your lower back. So instead of doing that, do a modification where you can. Try to just focus on doing smaller movements, smaller range of movements, or putting a towel or pillow underneath your glutes to help stick your back down to the ground. All right, last one here. Take it in, and we're gonna move over onto our hands and knees. We're gonna pull in here. This is a move when we end up coming into a plank position or doing anything on our hands and knees. We want to focus on pulling those abs up toward the sky. So that's one thing you'll hear. Drop one arm down, one leg down, lift the other arm up, other leg up. And so we're adding in this small movement to get in tune with what it feels like to pull those abs up. One way to think of this is your like a whole wrap around your torso, lifting you up toward the sky. Sometimes it helps people to try arching up their upper back. We're gonna do one more here. Take it down, and we're gonna move into our first plank. So you're gonna come onto your elbows and your forearms and move up your feet are up off the ground. So this first plank, we're only gonna hold for 50 seconds. That's less than a minute. If at any time you need to jump down, drop your knees to the floor, take a moment, take a pause, do that and jump right back up when you can. Breathe in and out. You've so got this. So I want your shoulders right over your elbows. Shoulders are also in line with your back, your glutes, and then from there, your legs extend down to the ground. Pull your abs in. Use your breath here to steady yourself. Your whole body is tight. You're in your last 6 seconds here. Breathe in and out. 3, 2, 1. Yay! We're gonna move on to back exercises. So first we're gonna bring our arms down onto the ground. Bring those legs back behind you and lift them up high. And we're gonna start lifting up, 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 up. Both legs at the same time. So in our lower back, as we said earlier, when we're really trying to keep that lower back plastered on the ground, we can sometimes take intensity into our lower back during ab exercises. And so this is an exercise to help us strengthen that lower back so that all sides of our torso end up getting a workout here and can help with that ab movement and strengthening our core. So just focusing super gently on this to begin with, raising those legs up. So this is still in your glutes, guys. I know we just wore those down like I'll get out, but you should also be feeling this right here in your lower back. You got 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna come onto our backs. We're gonna lift our arms up into the air, keep our back plastered on the ground, and we're gonna drop one leg down, one arm down, and reach it up. Again, this is a nice slow movement. Reach it up, one leg down, one arm down, reach it up. So if you're finding this to be difficult, you can bring those knees so that they're in bent position. That can be a good way to help alleviate extra movement that your body might not be ready for at this time. Or you can keep it all the way up and work with me for these next 20 seconds. Nice and gentle. Keep that lower back on the ground the whole time. You've got about 10 seconds left here. Last couple seconds. Bring it up. Take it down. All right, last one. We're gonna roll over and we're gonna jump into a plank. So drop those arms onto the ground, bring those legs back. This time, if you're ready for some extra movement, you can push yourself forward onto your toes and pull yourself back. Push yourself forward, pull yourself back. I didn't give myself enough room, so I am heading at ramming speed toward the sofa. So if you need to readjust like I do, go for it. Push forward. You don't need to be pushing forward and moving back. You can just stay in a nice static hold. Otherwise, you're right here, pushing in and out. We're gonna do this 4, 3, and 2. Awesome, really good. Last one, hold here. We're just gonna hold for these last 10 seconds in this plank. Breathe in and out, you got it. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. We're gonna move back into a back exercise. So bring your arms out forward in front of you. Pull those legs up, pull those arms in. You're gonna extend and pull them in. Extend, pull in. So your legs reach up while your elbows come back and pull in. Use your breath, exhale as you pull in. That's right, give it to me. You should feel this in your back. Do what you can. If you need to do a couple and then take a break, that's totally fine. Do what feels good for you today. 3 and 2. Last one, hold here and just hold your body up. Breathe in and out. Bring your body up a little higher, those legs a little higher, that torso. You got 10 seconds left. Breathe in and out. You've so got this, hold on. You got 3, 2, last one there. Awesome, we're gonna finish this series off with a plank. Once again, so you're gonna come onto those forearms. You're only gonna be here 50 seconds. We're again gonna do a modification here. If you're ready to go to the next level, tap one knee down, another knee down. So the reason we do planks is because it is an all over body exercise. You're working your arms, your shoulders, your biceps, your back, your booty, your legs, your abs, everything is working. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Pull it up, your last 10 seconds, just in a nice static plank. You got 4, 3, 2, last one. Ooh, let it go and roll onto your back. Now we're gonna start the ab exercise where we're just gonna like hammer it for the next 10 minutes. Do what you can. Anytime you need a break, take a break. I'm giving you full permission to listen to your body and take what you need. Otherwise, we're gonna lift all the way up. Our feet come into the air. Our arms come back behind our head. We're gonna start by pulling up and crunching up, crunching up. If you need a modification here, those legs can come down into tabletop, or they can even touch down onto the ground. The highest level is keeping those legs high in the air. If you feel like you're taking this into your lower back, you can move them here or down to the ground, or even put a pillow or towel underneath those glutes. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at the top. I'm gonna reach one side, reach the other side. Reach one side, reach the other side. Use your breath and breathe and breathe. You're working into those obliques. You can still do this whether you're on the ground or you are at tabletop. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. Bring those legs down. You're gonna pull your torso up, bring your hands out in front of you, and you're gonna touch heel to heel. So really use your abs in the center of your body to pull yourself up and push side to side. That's right. Right here, you're killing it, doing a great job. Keep going. You've got another 8 seconds here. Breathe in and out. You got this. Last 2, final one. Awesome. You're gonna flip around onto your side. You're gonna staple your forearm onto the ground. Bring your top leg over and underneath your the one that's on the bottom and reach here. You can have your arm on your side body, on your hip, and drop down an inch, up, down, up, and up, up, up. So we're starting with this little hip dip, down and up. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. We're gonna hold. Take that arm up. Just start right here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're gonna pull in and up. We're just gonna do 5. That's 4, 3, take it in. That's 2. Oh yeah, already got your final one. Awesome. We're gonna flip over to the other side. Whoo! Staple that arm down to the ground. Take your top leg around and underneath your bottom and pull up. Hand comes onto your hip and drop down and up. Little tease, that's right. Reach for the sky with that little hip. Pop it up, that's right. Keep it going right there. Breathe in and out. You're really digging into those obliques. Feels crazy, I know. Push through, you got this. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, hold up, lift one arm up, and you're reaching for the sky, holding here. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna reach in and up. That's 1. In and up. That's 2. And up. That's 3 and 4. Last one. Here we go. Take it up. Awesome. You're gonna drop down. You're gonna bring those legs out into a wide stance here. You're gonna pull back. Hands come into a V or a prayer, and you're gonna lift up, 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 up. So you're doing little crunches. Again, this movement is coming from the center of your body as you reach up, up. Really nice. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold at the top, and a pulse to either side. So chop one arm to each side, keeping your body high the whole time. Breathe in and out. You got this. You got 10 seconds left here. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one. You're gonna bring those arms down, those forearms down to the ground. Reach those feet out in front of you. You're gonna lift them up, open to the side, and bring them back in touch. Open to the side, back in touch. Side, and touch in the center. Side, and center. Good. Side. If you wanted to make this an extra challenge for yourself, you'd stick your 2 weights or 2 water bottles out at either side, and you could hop right over those water bottles. Breathe in and out. You got 5 and 4. Breathe. 3. You're doing so good. 2. Hang in there. Last 1. Bring those legs in. Push them out. Bring them in. Push them out. In. Out. In. Out. Shoulders away from your ears. Bring them in. Push them out. In. Out. Breathe. You got this. Breathe and push. Breathe. You got 5, 4, 3, and 2. Final 1. Here we're going to add a twist. You're going to push to one side, pull it in. Push to one side, pull it in. Push and in. Push. In. Push. In. Push. You're just moving side to side, getting those obliques twisting in there. You got it though. Keep going. Push through it. You can do this. You got 5 and 4. 3. Last 2. Final 1. Come to center. Gonna push out again. Push out and in. We're starting with this for those last 10 seconds of this move. And then we're gonna move on to our side. Got 3, 2, last 1. You're gonna come to the side. You're in your last 3 minutes of ab workouts. So you're gonna bring both knees to the ground, lift one leg out, put one arm down, reach over, twist and touch. Reach over, twist and touch. Breathe and touch. And touch. Good. You're working into those obliques. You got it. That's right. You're killing it. You've got 2.5 minutes left. That is all you have left to give to me. Push through these last couple minutes. You can do it. Got 3, 2, last 1. Awesome. Switching to the other side. Both knees come down. One leg comes out. Drop your body down. Reach over, pull up. Reach over, pull up. Really nailing into those obliques. Push it through it. You got this. Hang in there. You've got 2 minutes left, guys. 2 minutes left in your ab workout, and then you're free as a bird, okay? Give this portion to me. Give all you can here. This is why you came out today. These last 2 crucial minutes, when you're at the end of your rope, you're tired, but you can do it. You've got 3, 2, last 1. Awesome. You're going to come onto your back. Once again, bring those legs up. You're going to immediately start pulling your head up so that your upper back is up off the ground. You're going to touch one toe down at a time. Keep it pushing. All right. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Put those arms down on your sides. You're going to push those legs out, pull them in. Push those legs out, pull them in. Push those legs out, pull them in. Out and in. Try getting really low to the ground here. Working into those lower abs. All right, you got 3, 2, final 1. Bring those legs back to tabletop. Head and shoulders right up off the ground. You're going to touch, 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 and touch. You got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold here and pulse, 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 pulse. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach one leg out, one leg out, one leg out, one leg out. You got 20 seconds left here. 20 seconds, that's it. Take me home. You're almost there. 13 seconds, guys. I got 5, 4, 3, 2. Bring those legs up and pulse, pulse, pulse. We're finishing right here in 3, 2, last one. Take it all the way down. Breathe in and out. Yes! Really amazing job today, guys. Let those legs drop down to one side while your torso reaches in the opposite direction. You should feel amazing today. That was an incredibly hard workout, and you guys came out and slayed it. Feels so good. All right, switch to the other side. Let those legs drop down and your body reach in the opposite direction. Come back to center. Put one leg over the other. Again, reach around that leg on the underneath. Pull that leg in toward your chest and lightly press that knee to the outside. Breathe. Let your mind be centered as you finish these last couple minutes of stretching. Switch to the other side. You have nowhere else to be, nowhere else to go. Just breathe into this moment. Be fully present here as you just stretch it out. Giving yourself some TLC. Giving yourself some kudos for the great job you did today. Our bodies are capable of amazing things. Pull that leg a little closer and pull all those, both legs out in front of you. Pull all the legs out in front of you. Reach yourself up and then reach forward over these legs. So you're getting a nice pull in the backs of your legs, all up and down from your calves, up through your hamstrings. You know, you come all the way down to your feet. Maybe your hands are reaching on your shins or maybe on your knees. Whatever is giving you a pull, that lengthening the backs of your legs. And go ahead and roll up, sit up nice and straight. Take one arm overhead while you reach your opposite arm up toward that hand. They don't need to meet. They can just Gaze longingly at one another. Hold here. Deep breath in and out. If it's more comfortable to move into a cross-legged position, feel free to do so. Switch around to the other side. Ooh. Our arms often are different on each side. Maybe you can touch on one side and not on the other. Breathe in and out. And release. Go ahead and face me at center. Bring your hands down to the side. We're going to take a deep breath in and out. As we breathe in, we're going to bring those hands all the way up to the top and then breathe out. Let it all go. Guys, thank you so much for coming out to the ABCs class. I love working out with you. Let me know if you came. If you want to join, we're now transitioning into a 15-minute just stretch session. So if you want to stay tuned, that's great. If you have other things you got to do, go for it. If you're just joining us now, welcome. We're going to start here in center. Bring your hands to your knees. We're going to give our shoulders a few rolls back. This last one, we're going to hold up high. Let our whole body lengthen up, holding those arms up at the highest point in the center of that roll, and drop them down, but keep that upward movement, that upward energy from the ground, all the way reaching up. You can go ahead and close your eyes. You can keep them open, whatever's comfortable for you, but we're gonna start just by lengthening that spine and holding ourselves up. Go ahead and roll that head in one direction toward the right. Ooh. Start feeling out where that tension is, anything you need to let go of. Maybe you've been at a desk all day or staring at your computer all day, and your body just needs a little bit of a break. Go ahead and switch to the other side, pulling all the way around in the opposite direction. Feel out where you've got nooks and crannies that need fixing or extra love. Your last one, come all the way up and to center. We're gonna grab our head on one side and pull it directly toward our shoulder. With our opposite arm, we're gonna touch down on the ground, kind of extend that arm down toward the ground, press down toward it, pulling the opposite shoulder down away from your ear. Take a deep breath here. A lot of these stretches, as you sit in them, they themselves grow deeper and deeper. Last moment here. Come back to center. Give your head a little shake and switch with the other arm. Pull that head down toward your shoulder. Again, lift your body up. Really use that energy pulling from the ground all the way up through your spine. And pull that head down. With your opposite arm, press that hand, the palm of your hand down toward the earth. And with it, that shoulder pulls away from your ear. Take a deep breath here. As we finish this off, come to center. Again, shake out whatever tension you're holding. We're going to come on to our hands and knees. We're going to start by bringing our right leg forward in front of us and leaning forward in this long hip flexor stretch. So you can bring your hands onto your knees. If you are able to, you can lift that back knee up and pull that foot toward your glutes, letting your hips reach down toward the earth. Prioritize keeping those hips square. If pulling your leg up like this is not comfortable for you today, if it's too hard to reach for that foot, that's not a problem. Get that deep hip flexor stretch down here with that foot fully on the ground. We're gonna lean into this. Deep breath in and out. Let that leg come back. And we're gonna roll backwards over this back leg. Our hips come over that knee. You're gonna reach down. Now your front toes are up toward the ceiling in a flexed foot. And you reach your body down over this outstanding leg. Ooh. With each breath, as you exhale, draw a little closer to this, this leg. If you want to, you can take this opportunity to move into a split stretch. Your own version. You don't need to actually do the splits, but just moving closer to it if that's something that's part of your practice or something you want to practice. Prioritize keeping that front leg straight and those hips squared. Take one more deep breath here. If you moved into that split stretch, and then draw back up into the hamstring stretch. We will be here just a moment. And then bring both hands to the inside of that leg and pull that leg around and back. We're going to switch to the hip flexor stretch on the other side. So move that front leg, the opposite leg forward. And while you're here, you can reach around, pull back, and grab that foot. Ooh, yeah. You should be feeling this all along your hip flexor, so that's right where your hip meets the rest of your thigh. You should feel this on the front of your leg. Use your breaths to get a little bit deeper. Breathe in and out. One more big breath here. And let that leg come back behind you. We're going to roll back. Ooh, yeah. Letting those front toes come up off the ground. Leaning down into this leg. Again, you have the option, again, to move into your own version of the split stretch, whatever that may be. So that can be, your front leg will be straight and your hips will stay squared. You don't need to come down super far. It's just an extension of what you were already working on. It helps you deepen this stretch. Breathe here. If you moved into that split stretch, go ahead and take one more deep breath and then move back into a regular hamstring stretch. Leaning down over this leg. One breath here, and pull that leg back behind you. We're going to crawl forward and pull ourselves down onto the ground. Reach onto a big Texas T, so your hands reach out to either side. Take your right leg, wrap it up and behind your left so that that leg's nice and tall, and lean over toward that. So it automatically kind of opens up your body. So your shoulder, your right shoulder now, as a result, moves up off the ground. You're working into your shoulders here, getting a stretch and pull there. Take one more big breath here. And then rotate back through center. Pausing just for a beat there in the middle. And then reaching your left leg around and over that right leg. Opening up that body to the side. Press both arms, or whatever parts of the arms are able to touch the ground, into the ground. Enjoy this moment. The stillness while we stretch. Stretching doesn't always feel great in the conventional sense of the term. But it's such a good moment for our bodies, a good reminder of what our bodies can do and also what our bodies need. Hold here just for another moment. And come back to center. We're going to complete the roll by coming onto our backs. We're going to start by bringing our feet in to a diamond position. So our Our thighs open up to the side, and the closer you bring your feet in toward your glutes, the more of a stretch you're gonna get in your inner thighs. And the farther away you push those legs, those feet from your glutes, the more this will inch into your hip flexors. While you're here, I want you to try to let go of the tension you're holding on to. This stretch is all about gravity doing the work to pull you down. So while we're here, I want you to think about the different parts of your areas, specifically in your legs. What are your glutes doing? Are they holding on to pressure? Are they holding on to tension? And your hip flexors, the quads, your calves, maybe even your feet, or the inside of your thighs or your hamstrings. Is there anywhere you're still trying to hold yourself up? If you need to readjust or shimmy a little bit, use this moment to give your body some of that extra movement to feel out what you maybe need to do to let go of anything you're holding on to. Check into your lower back. Are you holding and storing tension there? Take another deep breath in here. And then move those knees in together. We're going to extend one leg out forward in front of us. Pull that knee, the opposite knee, in toward our body. And we're going to start just by pulling it in. And then we're going to reach it across the center line of our body. As we reach across the center line, go ahead and grab that leg with your opposite arm. And with the same arm as is on the side of your bent leg, I want you to reach that arm out to the side, really fully lengthen this stretch. Take a moment and breathe here. One more breath. Bring that leg back into the center. Extend it all the way forward and switch it out for the opposite leg. So pull this other leg in towards your chest. Start by just pulling it straight back. And then cross it across the center line of your body. Grab it with the opposite arm. And with your free arm, extend that arm out to the side to further lengthen this stretch. You might feel this in your hip flexors, or in your glutes, or in your hamstrings, or along the side of your thigh. We're going to hold here just another breath. And release, bring that leg back to the center, and then let it come all the way out forward. Go ahead and press your hands and forearms onto the ground as you pull yourself up into a seated position. And find your way into a cross-legged position. Bring your hands onto the floor on either side, and we're going to end with a big deep breath in and exhale as we lift those arms up to the air. Inhale. And breathe out, exhale, as those arms come back to the ground. Thank you guys so much for coming out today. I love getting to see you. Thanks for coming to either ABCs and Just Stretch, or for coming out to Just Stretch. I love every time I get to work out with you. So let me know you came. Tomorrow we have a brand new class called Melt. And so if you want to feel a little sassy and a little fun and also get your moderate exercise on, come out to that class. Otherwise, I will see you all again soon. Bye.